Eurovision fam, it's Alesia Michelle. I am sharing my reaction to the first rehearsals from Denmark. Was it Fyr Flamme? Something like that. I will just tell you, so this is relatively standard copy and paste to a certain degree. You know, it's funny because we have all this pink and blue and the Tron themes and whatnot happening on the Eurovision stage. And it hit me like right when Denmark started. I'm like, oh, they all stole it from them. They all were like, oh, Denmark's doing this. Oh, and they're running again. Let me turn it down so then y'all don't hear it. And actually, I might put my headphones in so you can watch me. He didn't run to the stage this time. I didn't see the run. I'm literally like live reacting to it, watching the rehearsal. They've got the same styling. And like I said, we've got the grid, the Tron happening. And it really is standard copy and paste. I will say one thing about this song is, you know, we're not getting a vocal. You know, he's an actor, apparently. But I kind of like that because this entry feels like it's taking us back. Yeah, it's taking us back. And I love the nostalgic feel of it. Oh, it's just so fun. I mean, this is the thing. They're definitely going to get some love from Iceland, for sure. Jury, I think, and televote. It's just so fun. It just is that Schlager, you know, that ABBA, the piano. It's so classic. And it's funny because I saw someone in the press room like, oh, it's definitely not qualifying. And basically they were like, it's 2021, not 1985. But when this song is playing, I am transported to 1985. And after I've been stuck in my house all year long, I want a song that's going to transport me somewhere. And this transports us. Hey, I mean, look, this isn't like my winner or anything. I wouldn't say I need this in the final, but I think it has a very strong chance of qualifying. A very strong chance of qualifying. I mean, look at me. Hey, dun, dun, dun. Hey. And then he runs around on the satellite stage. So they're not just on the main stage. And you see him sort of dancing in the middle. Even though they have wide shots, the LEDs are full, you know, so there's a fullness of it. I love the 80s side, like microphone with the stand. It's just so fun, whimsy, nostalgic, and so like throwback Eurovision, which is so nice. I mean, Euro fans are going to be dancing to this at home. Yeah, this could definitely qualify, y'all. But like I said, I don't need it in the final. I don't need it there. But if it ended up there, I would not be upset at all. This is one of the songs that I kind of can't stop playing. I never, ever skip it. It brings a smile to my face. And I'm really, really liking it. Okay, so Sergio, is he in purple? He's wearing the exact same they're both wearing the exact same outfits they wore in Denmark. Jordy, hey Alesia, I love Denmark. How is the staging and the clothing? The song is such a guilty pleasure. What can they do to improve? What I think they actually could do to improve, it'd be almost nice to see the guy who's playing the guitar, have them both go to the satellite stage and honor a moment there on the satellite stage. And maybe even close out the performance on the satellite stage as opposed to taking us back to the main stage. That could be something cute. That would be maybe a way to improve it. But I think they're trying to give off that, you know, Corolla running to the stage. And I mean, so many performers in the 80s, that was like a thing. You know, you run to the stage and then you're there and you're ready. Like, you know, it's something about this that I feel like we're in on the joke. You know, it's sometimes people do joke entries and it's like they're making fun of Eurovision. This one, it's like, we're in on the joke. It's like, this is classic Eurovision. Like, remember when it used to go down like this? Remember when it used to go down like this? And people can kind of uh, think back like, oh, yes. I mean, I just think that there's something for all ages in this performance. Very, very good. Like I said, we're not getting a vocal or anything like that. You know, that's not what this song is about. This song is just nostalgic and it's fun. And it does give us that transport into another place. Goka says this has to win the whole thing. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But you know, low key, like Copenhagen, there are direct flights. You know, Scandinavia is pretty expensive, but Denmark is, to me, it was like the cheaper of the Scandies that I've been to. I haven't been to Finland though, so I can't speak to that, but it was like the cheaper of the Scandies that I have been to. If they won, there are so many songs that honestly, I just kind of wouldn't mind seeing win this year because I think they're quality in their own ways and everything is super specific, but this is just fun. This is just really, really fun, and I'm loving it. Luke Smith says, I'm conflicted because I'd love for it to qualify, but I would hate for it to knock out Albania or Czech Republic. I agree. I think that's my thing. That's why I'm like, I don't think I need it in the final, but I do really like it. Pivasiak, is it too jarring after Switzerland? Oddly, no, because at Switzerland, it has sort of that booming ending. And I do think there's something about the song when it ends, it feels very complete. So you have a breath after it. Yeah, so I'm actually not worried. Again, I wouldn't have had Denmark close the show though. I would have had Finland close the show. I would have had Finland close the show easily. Yeah, because of the second half acts, I mean, you could have had Switzerland close the show too. Switzerland would have worked, but I think Finland closing the show would have been the producer choice that I would have made. Yeah, I think that this is going to get a lot of televote, and there are some juries in this semi that are going to show it some love. I could see Czech Republic showing this some love. I could see San Marino showing this some love. I could see Moldova. I could see Iceland showing this some love. Those juries, I mean, showing it love. I could see Latvia showing this love. Yeah, I think, and Finland. I think Finland is going to show this some love jury-wise. So Denmark is in a really good position. And yeah, I think I have that same sentiment of, I don't need it in the final. I wouldn't mind it in the final, but I would hate for it to take a slot of one of those songs that might be borderline. Well, that was my reaction to Denmark's first rehearsal. What do you think? Talk to me in the comments below. Do you have any questions specifically about the rehearsals? Drop down and talk to me in the comments below. I'm answering questions of folks in the comments, and please stay tuned. In about 45 minutes or so, I am going to be going live and we are going to recap the day. We're going to recap the day and really recap. We'll dig deep into what went down today, who stood out, who needs work, who's going to qualify, who might not. And really we can sit and have a pretty holistic conversation, because I have seen, oh my God, I think I'm about to get emotional. I don't want to get emotional. I'm probably going to get emotional because we didn't have Eurovision last year, y'all. I feel like we have waited so long for this and it's finally here. And I have basically seen all of the songs for Eurovision 2021. And I am so happy. I am so happy. This is amazing. We made it, y'all. We made it. We made it. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of this content. I've got so much more content coming for you. Please subscribe. Bye.